Business is picking up at the town clerk's office in preparation for the first of 4 elections taking place in 2016. Voters will endorse their choice for the nation's president on Super Tuesday, March 1st, where 4 party ballots will be available for the presidential primary. As usual, the election will be held at the Bridgewater Middle School, located on Mount Prospect Street, and polls are open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m.
So if you're a Democrat, on primary day, you will get the Democratic ballot.
Which is going to be orange.
If you are Republican, you will get the Republican absentee ballot. And if you are enrolled in the United Independent Party, you will get the United Independent Party ballot. And if you are enrolled in the Green Rainbow Party, you will get the Green Rainbow ballot.
In order to participate, voters must select one of the 4 party ballots. If you are not a member of a particular party, you can declare yourself as unenrolled, which many people mistakenly report as independent.
An unenrolled voter is what many people refer to as being an independent voter. However, there has been confusion since the United Independent Party has been declared a party in Massachusetts. If you register for that, you're going to be registered as a party, and you will only be able to vote the United Independent Party ballot, which has no one running for president. So it will be a blank ballot, and you will have to write in a name if you want to vote, and that vote will go to the United Independent Party, not to the Republican Party, the Green Rainbow Party, or the Democratic Party. I know it's confusing.
Along with the 4 parties, there are several political designations in 2016. Some of the more unique include the Pirate Party and, yes, the Pizza Party. Pepperoni is always a sure bet. In fact, you can vote for anyone you like, but in order to do that, you must be registered.
You can come down and register to vote here at the office at 64 Central Square. When you come in the building, we're the first office on your right. You can call us 508-697-0919, or you may email us clerk@bridgewaterma.org and request that we send you by mail a registration form. Or you may register to vote at the Registry of Motor Vehicles when you get your driver's license, or brand new this year in Massachusetts, online registration through the Secretary of State's office, and that's www.sec.state.ma.us and then /OVR, Office of Voter Registration, OVR, and you can register right online.
And the town clerk has a sweet incentive for first-time voters.
Anyone who's going to be 18 by the time of election can register to vote. And one of the fun things that we've started doing this year here in the office is from our census form, we know who's going to turn 18. So we have nice birthday cards that we've made out that we put a voter registration form right in with them, and we mail them to all those turning 18 here in Bridgewater. And as it says in the card, if you let me know ahead of time that you're going to bring your registration form down to us, I will call one of our wonderful bakeries in town and have a cupcake ready for you as a celebration, because it's a big deal to be able to vote for the first time, and we'd like you to be able to do that this year, especially with it being a presidential election, and 4 elections, count them, 4 elections this year in Bridgewater.
If you're going to be out of town on March 1st or any of the election dates this year, absentee ballots are available.
To have an absentee ballot, you do need to be disabled, unable to come in and vote on that day, or out of town. When you return an absentee ballot, you can return it to the office anytime, or you can return it a family member of yours, because you're going to be out of town or disabled. A family member can return it to the polls until they close on March 1st for the presidential primary.
When you come into the office, the absentee ballot application forms that you have to fill out, whether you want to vote in the office or you want the ballot mailed to you. And then the only other addition that you would have to fill out, if you want it mailed to you, you'll get a package So we mail it. There's an envelope to mail it back, and then there is an inner envelope that has to be completed and signed by the voter. And that is important, because if that is not filled out, the ballot will be rejected. And then you can either mail this back to us, or you can have a family member deliver it back to the office.
Or at the polling place
Or at the polling place, yes.
on election day.
Good.
To apply for absentee ballots, call 697-0919 or email clerk@bridgewaterma.org. State and local officials have also funded technology for the blind and visually impaired voters.
But this is a machine designed specifically to help blind and visually impaired persons be able to vote with complete privacy. It has headphones that go on and directs them in how to vote for whoever they want to vote for on the ballot. The ballot is fed into it and it marks them. They don't have to worry about filling in the circles. The machine does it for them, and it's an incredible piece of technology that every voting polling place has. And we've had it here in Bridgewater, but I just had a training for some of the wardens last week, and even they, who have been at every election, didn't really understand how the AutoMark worked or how incredibly efficient it is. And anyone can use it.
After March 1st, attention will shift to Bridgewater's annual election, which will take place on Saturday, April 23rd. This year's elections include one at-large councilor, along with the councilor seats in precincts 4 and 7, currently vacated by Kevin Perry and John Norris, respectively. On the school committee, Julie Skleparis' seat is up for re-election for a 3-year term. 3 seats on the library trustees are also up for grabs. Nomination papers for any of these seats may be pulled until 5 p.m. on March 3rd and must be returned by March 7th, with 150 signatures for town-wide races and 100 signatures for precincts. A new town policy will allow candidates to solicit signatures on public and municipal grounds, provided they do not impede the flow of traffic or business being conducted. Throughout the season, the town clerk's office will remain busy, and Marilee Hunt and her staff hope you'll stop by and say hello.
We're busy down here at Town Hall, but never too busy to have you come in and register your dog, register to vote, register as an absentee voter. We'd love to see you down here for any of those things and more.